Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Kid Talk plus Mom Thoughts, a family chat with Alex and Maurice.
We hope you are enjoying this sunny day. My mom isn't enjoying it.
I don't like sunshine, I don't like hot weather. I prefer, especially when the house feels like an oven. So I do prefer cold weather.
Mom complains about the weather in every season.
Yeah, that's true.
We hope you're all having an amazing week.
Today's episode is all about a very big change happening in our family.
Because Alex is getting ready to leave primary school and start year 7.
We're also going to talk about SATS week and our transition evening experience at the secondary school.
Which I think they call it high school instead of secondary school, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
There were definitely a lot of emotions, nerves and excitement this week.
So let's first start talking about SATS because that's the first thing that you did, Alex, which started on the 11th of May. Did it actually last a full week?
No, it lasted on Thursday.
Until Thursday. But you said that you did something on Monday, like they did something special on Monday before you guys started SATS. Do you remember?
They gave me biscuits. They give us biscuits every time we do our SATs. Every day we do our SATs.
Why do you think they gave you biscuits?
To have a sugar boost.
Well, that's true. How did you feel about the SATs?
I felt excited and a little bit nervous.
That's normal, isn't it? Because you are just doing a quite an important exam. So why is SATs so important, Alex?
Because when you do your SATs, they show the results, like what level you are.
To the next school.
Yeah.
Okay.
SATS week also sounds very serious in schools.
I think a lot of children feel pressure during SATs because teachers spend so much time preparing for for them. And you guys, did you start preparing and studying since September last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's like quite a huge pressure for you guys. So I feel so proud of you that you finished it. And yeah.
We had different tests every day, and some were harder than others.
Which test did you think was the easiest?
The English one.
You're an expert in that one, aren't you?
Yep.
And which one do you find the most difficult and why?
I found the maths one difficult, and because it was about doing hard stuff. There was hard stuff I had to do, and I was struggling because I was thinking about other stuff and what my result might be.
Oh, so Alex, were you stressed?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not nice. But then, would you say, so you first started, and of course you have been practicing since last year, but when you see the actual exam, it's always going to be slightly different. Of course, the first day, I assume that you were feeling slightly nervous. Am I correct in saying that?
Yeah.
But what about the next day?
I was confident.
And the day after?
Confident.
So it was only the first day, and once you saw the exam, you were feeling more confident?
Yeah, but except the last one.
Why?
Because the last one was math.
Oh, okay.
When you saw the exam, were the SATs as scary as you expected?
No. Because when I started the exam, I thought that I won't get this good scores, but then when the teacher gave it to us to write our names and stuff, I was thinking that I would actually do good.
Yeah, that's good. I feel so proud of you because I do recall the first day that you came back, you were really stressed, Alex, and you were not feeling quite well. But then the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, you were coming back so confident and so ready. I felt so proud of you of how calm and focused you stayed during that week. And even though that you were feeling scared, as you just shared with us, you didn't allow that to affect you.
And after the sats finished, everyone suddenly seemed so much happier.
It honestly felt like a huge relief.
I bet it was. So, of course, after the Sax week, we also had like a transition evening on Thursday, the 21st of May, which it was last week. By the way, did I tell you I was confused? Because I received the email and I was thinking that were gonna go to the school in the morning. Like that was gonna be your transition day. But then I read transition evening. I was like, okay, I get it. But I was just like, I was a bit confused. I had to read it again because when the first time I read the communication that the school sent, I was really on a rush, so I didn't actually concentrate, to be honest with you. But then I read it again, and I was like, okay, I understand.
That was my chance to visit the secondary school and learn more about year 7.
Secondary schools always seem so much bigger than primary schools.
Everything felt bigger, the classrooms, the hallways, even the numbers of students.
We got to meet some teachers. Would I call it teachers or people that different teachers that are in charge of? For example, there was one teacher was gonna be in charge of year 7, and we got to explore some parts of the school because they were given some vouchers. They gave you some snacks, but yeah, so it was like I was feeling more scared than you, I think, Alex.
What was your first impression when you walked in?
My first impression was my friends were coming to some of my friends were coming to the school, and also the school was really good. The cafeteria was like actually good, and in the cafeteria we had like a playground next to it.
Yeah, both of you guys went out to explore, didn't you, Maurice, as well?
Yeah, because it was a fish pond.
Yeah, you were like quite curious about the fish pond. I could tell you were very excited. Were you also a little bit nervous or just only excited?
Excited and nervous.
And I saw your excitement as well after you saw your friends, some of your friends. Did that make you feel less scared?
Yeah.
That's always good.
But it can also feel scary leaving your old school behind. Alex?
I like it when I move to new schools and I feel like I'm present to go to a new school. So when I go to new schools, I feel a little bit nervous because I don't know what people are gonna be there, what children.
But that's normal, isn't it? That's a new change, and everybody goes through the same. Like everybody, when they move to different, countries or schools or places, they have that little bit of fear because you never know what to expect in a new place, don't you think?
Yeah.
One thing I liked during the transition evening was how welcoming the teachers were. They were open to give you more information. I approached one of them and I said, in all honesty, I think out of the 4 of us, I'm the one that feel the most overwhelmed. And I even asked if they could possibly arrange for you, your dad and myself, to go and see the school when everything is happening. Because when it was a transition evening, nothing was happening. It was just the new children, the new parents are gonna be joining the school. So I said, like, I need to know and I need to see how, when everything is happening, when the children are at school, like how everything is happening, and all this. So they were actually open, and I do appreciate that because they make me feel more comfortable.
Did anything surprise you about the school?
Yeah. First thing is the entrance, there's like a little couch you can sit in. and it's really, really, really comfortable. And the second one was the cafeteria is really good, and I like it. And the third one is that I like this school because it's so big and it has lots of classrooms. And the last one is I like the playground.
Alex, I'm surprised that you didn't mention something that you love.
Oh yeah, there's also science there.
No, something else that you love.
Oh yeah, there's basketball
The basketball court, yeah. You were,
inside the school.
yeah, and we were thinking that they would have also an outdoor, but they didn't have an outdoor. They only had like indoor. But I think it's better because it doesn't matter the weather. You can still play and enjoy basketball. And then Maurice, also you were kind of impressed about the school, weren't you?
Yes, especially when I saw the football.
So now what are you thinking? Are you going to the same school then?
Yes, 100%.
I know that this is mostly Alexander, but why do you like the school? And first of all, you like the school. Do you feel comfortable your brother going to that school? Because you always have that sense when you like something or when you feel like something is wrong. What are you happy that your brother chose this school and that he actually got the place in there?
Yes. Because I like because the teachers are all nice, but the school gets stricter and stricter, which that's good because when you get older, they're gonna be treating you like you're an adult.
Yeah, Alexander, what do you think about that, by the way? Because from that evening meeting, they were quite firm on how strict they were in terms of behavior. Do you think that's something good and positive that all schools should have, or what's your opinion?
My opinion is really positive that I like.
Okay, yeah, that's good, isn't it? That they have like control, like behavior is one of the most important things for me, and for the school is also they also emphasize it quite a lot. So I'm super happy.
Starting year 7 feels like a real big milestone.
It feels strange knowing primary school is almost over.
You have grown so much already, Alex. I feel so nervous.
Secondary school also means more independence.
And probably a lot more homework too.
How do you feel about that, by the way? Because definitely it's gonna be more homework.
I feel sad. I hate homework. I hate it. I wish it was done, been, and never have been corrected.
Because they also say, how many subjects are you gonna have, Alex?
7.
Yeah, and you know that you're gonna be moving from one class to another class, to one classroom to another classroom. Do you find that exciting though? Instead of just like, because now all your subjects are happening in only one classroom, but now you're gonna be moving from one classroom to another classroom. How do you feel about that?
I feel excited, and I also feel like, like normally when you stay in a class, I feel bored, and people feel bored. So when I move to a different class, I feel excited, and also I get my steps. I get more steps and get more, exercise and stuff.
That's
walk.
true. Being healthy.
What are you most excited about for year 7?
What makes me excited about year 7 is that there's lots of teachers. There's also different subjects you can do, and also they're a little bit strict, and they actually use behavior as a really responsible thing.
Yeah, they use it. Yeah, that's true, isn't it? They use it. It's not like a game, but they give you rewards, isn't it? Like if you get to certain points, I think they give you rewards.
Oh yeah, and one of the rewards is to go to Alton Towers.
Yeah, I don't recall that one though, but anyway.
I remember. Wait, wasn't that if you get everything 97%?
Yeah, that includes behavior and what else? Do you recall?
Behavior and like if you're poorly things like attendance.
Attendance, yeah. That's right. Good memory, Maurice. So what are the most thing? Is there something that makes you really nervous about this big change?
No. Nothing in my mind that makes me nervous.
Well, I'm happy to hear that, but also if something makes you feel nervous, just remember that your brother, your dad, and myself are here to support you because it's absolutely normal to feel that way, especially when you move into another something different. Okay.
Okay.
I think making new friends and learning your way around the school and are probably the biggest things at first.
But after a few weeks, everything usually starts to feel really normal.
I'm excited to experience something new and challenge myself more.
Oh, that's nice to hear, Alex. And even though this has been a serious time, have still have some funny moments too. Don't you think, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially during Sats week mornings.
Everyone suddenly became extra quiet and serious in the house.
Yeah, just we were all trying not to stretch each other out, especially because you just needed to be calm and in a focused space. So yeah.
And transition evening definitely involved a lot of getting lost.
That's right. We got lost a little bit because like we saw there was lots of people and we saw them like going somewhere, so we were getting lost and stuff, to where to go and stuff.
But we ended up finding our way. And I think these big life moments become memories you never forget, don't you think, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially the mix of excitement and nerves.
It's weird knowing a whole new chapter is about to start.
It's weird, but it's fun. And I hope you feel excited about that new chapter, and I hope you feel happy. Do you, Alex?
Yeah.
And how do you feel about your brother going to this new chapter of his life, Maurice?
I feel happy for him because he's tried a lot of work. He's tried his best in year 6 and year 5 and year 1, year 2, year 3 and year 4.
And it's always nice to move on to something different, isn't it?
Yes.
Especially when you're gonna learn more, Alex. You're gonna be learning more. Remember something, guys. Knowledge is power. Okay? So, I think that we have reached the end of another episode of Kid Talks Beaumont Thoughts. Thank you very much for joining us.
Today we talked about Sats Week and getting ready for Year 7.
Including transition evening, nerves, excitement, and big changes ahead.
We are so proud of Alex and excited for this new chapter. And
Thank you so much for listening.
See you on the flip side.